Most people don't want to push past that little bit of pain, that unfamiliar pain that they think is an actual injury, but instead it's just minor discomfort. These words were spoken to me over 9 years ago, and I still remember them and still live by them. They were told to me by my senior drill sergeant when I was in the Army, named Drill Sergeant Coolidge, out in Kentucky, is where I went to basic training at Fort Knox. And he told me these words when he was smoking the shit out of me. At that point in time, I thought it was just some bullshit drill sergeant crap that they tell you to try to motivate you. But as I went on in the program, I started to learn that that was very true, not only physically but mentally, and that which was the case today. I went into this with a pretty sore right front delt, right along where the rotator cuff was at, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to complete all 10 sets or not. And that phrase, it kept popping into my head, and that really helped me through this lift, because this was a very, very tough day. I did make some adjustments to the program, which I'm very glad I did. I was supposed to deadlift on this day and do this hellacious 10x3, but instead, as you saw, I deadlifted yesterday because I knew I wanted to save my energy for this, and I'm glad I did. The first 5 sets, they went by pretty good. The first set was pretty tough, but then as I went on, it started to get a little bit easier. But then once I got to the 6th set, I had to throw on my wrist wraps, because not only was my shoulder kind of hurting, my wrist started to hurt too, and I wanted to take the distraction off my wrists and just keep pressing on. And another thing that I had to do, which you might find kind of funny or not, but I was listening to some hip hop first, and by the time I got to the 6th set, it wasn't cutting it for me. I had to throw on some different music. I had to throw on a little bit of metal, something that'll piss me off, because I'm not gonna lie, I was dying. I was really dying on this day. I think when I get to this day, I'm gonna eat a little bit more in the morning before I go, to give me a little bit of energy, because by the time I got to my 9th set, my stomach was already growling, and I know that's not good at all. Good thing I always carry some peanut butter in my bag and a spoon just in case. I didn't have to dip into it today, but some days I do, because I'm just like, by the time I'm like 10 minutes into the gym, I'm already hungry because I didn't eat nowhere near enough. But anyways, this is the 9th set, and it was getting really, really real. At this point, I was taking longer and longer breaks, up to 6 minutes, because I needed it. But somehow I was still able to complete all the sets and pause on the last rep on this set. Well, thank you guys. This is probably the only day that I'm going to record all the sets, because this is all I did today, aside from some rear delt work and some cardio. Well, alright guys, let me know what you think, and I will see you all in the next video. Later.